Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. So it's that time of the month again. No, not that one. So it's been a little while since we've done this. Purely because for my own mental sanity, but also because the expansions. But yeah, so as the title says, we have another Starfield community ship build stream competition thing. So this time around, we've got a cool theme. So it's going to be Halloween themed. And we, now that, you may be thinking, Crimson, can you elaborate? Yes, I can. So it doesn't just have to be like, let's just say, all right, Simeon's, he's like looking lay language jobs, I mean. So it doesn't just have to be like, say, like, okay, spooky, scary skeleton stuff. Like, it can be like from a universe that might be kind of dark or gritty. Like, let's say, for instance, you might like to make one of the Hive raid ships from Destiny, or creepy Star Wars ship, or the Borg cube with a witch's hat. You know, like, as long as it's loosely like Halloween slash spooky themed, or like dark, gritty, that's perfectly fine. I see someone flying a rainbow. Nah. And Shari, no. Transformers might be spooky. If they are spooky, if there's a spooky one, go in. But yeah, so this time around, we've got a couple of mods. I think we use some mods. Also, real quick, X, thank you very much for the hat. I've said a lot, but I like my hat. So we've got a couple of mods that we're going to be using. Now, you don't have to use mods, but I will stress, if you're going to enter into this competition, there is some rules. So the first one, obviously, has to be somewhat spooky slash Halloween themed, dark, like I said. You have to be on a save where you have not messed with the INI files to increase the size of your ship, so the length, width, or height, increase the stats of landing gear, that's pretty much it. The only mods that I will be allowing you guys to use for this one is, we're going to really quickly check. So first of all, the mod which I would heavily recommend is the mod by Sadir, the man, the myth, the legend, the ship part merging enabled. Now, you don't have to use this for merging, but if you're kind of new to this and you want to try it out, this mod basically allows you to merge again. It's an awesome mod. Now, the two other mods that are kind of optional, but highly kind of, well, there's three technically, sorry, I apologize. So first of all, you're going to need ship builder categories by Rooks. This is a mod that basically adds keywords, but it allows the other two mods we're using. So better ship part snaps by Rook, same author, which basically makes there more snap points on ships. And then we also have, bottom here, we have the better ship part flips. So three mods from Rooks: the better ship part flips, the better ship part snaps, and the ship builder category. Now, obviously, you also want Sadir's ship merging enabled. I've done videos on all of these mods and stuff, but yeah, you don't have to use mods. You can do an entirely vanilla ship, because, like, technically now in the base game you have flip merging back as it is, but obviously there's certain merges you can't do. That's why, So yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of the requirements. As long as, like I said, I'm reiterating it, but I'm just reiterating it because, like, I want to make sure everybody understands. Has to be Halloween slash spooky themed, so Bloodship, Halo, fucking what? Something somewhat scary. Someone might find scary. Or dark. Has to be within the vanilla size, so it has to be, what is it, like 40 by 40, I think? No modified landing gear, so, like, I did one time where I think an entrant had, like, tweaked their landing gear, and I was like, how the fuck have you made your landing gear fly? But yeah, and then obviously the only mods you can use is those four mods. I will have a link in the description. Now, when it comes to the submitting of the ship, I'm going to really quickly show you. So we're going to very quickly enable Sadir's mod. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. So,
Hey,
in order to submit the ships for this competition, first and foremost, you're going to need to join the Starfield Anonymous Discord. So there'll be a link in my YouTube bio. Join it, and then once you join it, you're going to be sending the ships directly to me via DMs. So you basically join, search for Crimson Flyboy, start a message, be like, hey Crimson, this is my entry, and then you're going to post pictures. Now there is a breakdown of how you post pictures in the description, or in the there's a channel for this. But I'm going to kind of briefly show you. So obviously there's going to be some mods in place, so we're going to... I will use this ship as an example. So if you've watched my videos before, you'll know what I'm going to do, but if not, what I like to do is I like to break the ship down into levels so that I can see what's there, what, you know, what is where, basically. So, like this. This would be level 1 here. Well, actually, that would be level 2, technically. This would be level 1, like so. This is level 2. And these are also technically part of level 2. You just see what I'm doing here. I'm basically just breaking them up a little bit. Like so. That'd be level 2. And then we have, okay, yep, so these are merged. So then we would have level 3. So we're gonna release these. Again, I will say it doesn't matter too much about the interior of the ship. Obviously, if you're building a ship and, like, say the interior is kind of part of it, like if you have a cool window display or something, fair enough. But like if the interior, like if I basically what I'm saying is if I fuck up the interior, you won't be held up accountable for it. This is going to be, can I grab that? So this is obviously tier 3. And then we've got tier 4. So it'd basically be like that. So let's say this is the top section here. You take a picture, bang. Second section, you take a picture. Like, ideally, if you can send me front, back, and side. Now, when there's merging in play, break up the pieces. So let's say, for instance, right here, this makes use of a merge. So what you would do is you would kind of explode it out like that. Like, so it would basically look something like that. And then obviously bonus points if you can kind of show me a picture of before it. So like, let's say for instance, this is what it would look like with it in, and then this is what it's out, so I can see how it's merged. Same on this level here. You were to just do something like that, so I can see like, okay, those pieces go in there, cool. Then again, you take a screenshot of like this side, the front of it, and the back of it. And then like in this case here, there's 2 engines merged, and then there's the grav drive and the reactor. So you would just basically have these like sitting above it like so. So I kind of know, okay, these go in together. And again, third picture. And then finally, you know, picture. Interior habs, you don't have to, like, doesn't matter. Like, obviously, like I'm saying, like, if it's part of your design, fair enough, send me, as well as the pictures, if you want to send me a breakdown and be like, all right, Crimson, the top, at tier 1, we've got a Kontiki B 600 bridge. Tier 2, front to back, we have a Stroud Engineering Bay 3x1, and then a control station. Third floor, front to back, we have a mess hall, empty, all in one berth, 3x1. Stroud living quarters, 2x2, and then companionway storeroom, stuff like that. And then that way I'll build it. And then that's pretty much it. Just make sure, I think like when you send me the pictures, try and be as detailed as possible. Like if you've been watching my channel long enough, you'll know that I can build most ships, and I know most merges. Most. No matter, if you come back, I'll probably cry in both ways. But yeah, so just obviously as much pictures as possible. When you send me them, I'll basically build them. And if the thing is depending on how much time I have, if you, let's say for instance, you send me a ship, I catch an error, I'll hit you up and be like, hey, there's an error here, can you fix it? And if you can get back to me quick enough in like a day or two, I'll try and fix it. But if you can't, I might have to like basically, you know, postpone the ship, be like, oh, ship's not in it. So the deadline of the when this is, so this video should be going live Wednesday, depending. So you will have from Wednesday the 16th to, we'll say Thursday the 24th. So you'll have 8 days to get your ship in, built, in, submitted. And then the stream will be Saturday the 26th. We'll have a few guests. We'll have our normal judges, Michael and Olgroth. We have some special judges, which we'll kind of see more on the day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So as the title says, ship build competition as usual. The only mods you're allowed to use is Sadir's mod, and then the better snaps and the better flip parts, and then obviously the mod that needs them, or the requirement. No other mods allowed. Send me as much pictures as possible, breaking down each part. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The competition will be, the judges will vote, so as usual, the judges will basically give it a score out of 5. And then, depending on the number of judges and the number of entries, we'll have like judge chosen winners, and then we'll have, it'll go to a vote in the Discord. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Look forward to seeing all the entries and all the builds. Always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.